This is one of the greatest ways that industry professionals set up vocals to make sure that they really stand out in a mix. This will be one of the last things that you do. So if you haven't already, make sure that you have all of your instruments consolidated. You can do that by selecting everything and then doing Control Alt and C. Just make sure you don't capture the vocal along with that. Then route that instrumental to an empty track, load up Soothe 2 on it, and we'll worry about adjusting all the parameters after we do all the routing and stuff. So if you don't do this, make sure that you have your vocal chain routed to other inserts for your modulated effects, such as your delay and your reverb, because you don't want to have the signal capturing that reverb. It'll reduce the instrumental more than you want. So after you have all the effects loaded up on your vocal, except for the reverb and delay, sidechain the vocal bus to that insert with the instrumental on it. Open up Soothe 2, go to the wrapper settings, processing. Here on sidechain input, set that to 1 and click auto map inputs. Then go back to the plugin editor, set this to mid side because you want to be focusing on that mono signal. Now it's just like using Soothe 2. So essentially what's happening is the instrumental is reducing certain frequencies to allow the vocal to sit inside of the mix instead of on top of it. And it's one of the best ways to really mold everything together. So I'm going to do a kind of dramatic example just to show you how the processing is affecting the instrumental and allowing the vocal to pop through. So the depth is going to determine how much the instrumental is going to be decreased to allow the vocal to pop through. I've returned all the way up just to show. So let's listen to it before, and then I'm going to turn it off halfway through.
I do this for mankind, reading out these lines. I think that it's a sign to be sipping on some wine, gripping on my 9. I look like Frankenstein.
So as you see, the instrumental is being reduced. You could set the parameter to only affect the higher frequencies so that you're not ducking down the bass, which it won't really affect that anyways. You can mix it in here. The selectivity will determine how wide the dips are going to be. And then there's soft and hard. The hard will be more aggressive and the soft will be less aggressive with the processing. And that's essentially it. Drop a like for more.